I just saw you were logging out, so I thought I'd stop by and give you something. A little welcome gift. We give awards to our top-notch employees for doing quality work. And they're nice to have since there's no official bonus scheme here. I already have about 11 or so. Oh. Bonjour? Of course. I'll pass it on. Well, looks like Olivier wants to meet with you. It's exciting. Follow me. It's on the top floor, so it's not hard to find. But the rest of this building can be confusing to first-timers, so we had the tools team whip up a great map application. Check your communicator. I added a waypoint to Olivier's office. Should be easy to find.
Oh.
Olivier's a nice guy. He won't bite.
Hello? Hi? Testing, testing. Is this thing working? This is John from IT. We met earlier. I was calibrating your Animus. I'm sort of the, Scotty of this Abstergo enterprise. In charge of all the techie stuff. Do you have a minute? Oh. Ah, damn it. The tracker says you're on your way to Olivier's office. Ah, all right. I'll ping you when you're done. I have a favor to ask.
Bonjour. Go right in. He's waiting for you.
好吧。干嘛？
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the...
跟谁讲？
But this is...
哦，你在讲电话。
Hollywood got its start, right? With pirate movies. Douglas Fairbanks, Errol Flynn, and now we have access to the real deal. Wait. Exactly. We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event. Right. Looking forward to seeing you too.
所以你要我晚一点再回来吗？哦，这是模型吧？还是真枪啊？
I know you're busy. So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty raw stuff. Obviously, we need to scrub off some of the dirt to make it family friendly. Maybe give Edward a voice like James Bond or something. More of a ladies' man. A beautiful city, no?
Whoa.
So the main reason I asked you here concerns is something called the observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible. If it were up to me, on s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs at Abstergo Industries have been hounding me for days. So, follow whatever leads you find, and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Bonne journée.
我了解你是个大忙人。
Oui, tout va bien.
目标抵达你的工作站。你还可以在这里做日光浴是吧？
Quoi?
我可以偷听你讲电话吗？啊，我听不懂。嗯。
Pas vraiment. Bon, d'accord.
好吧。不错，办公室。谢谢你让我参观。
You got a second? Good. I'm adding a waypoint to your map. So, a colleague of yours left for vacation this morning and forgot to send a video file she promised me. Since I hate just about everyone else on your floor, I was hoping you could help me. Could you transfer the file from her computer and deliver it to the courier when she comes? It'll be easy. You just wander over to their Animus, log in, and transfer the file. Easy. And please be snappy before I find a reason to hate you too.
你为什么不拜托他？他就不是我们这层楼的人啊。Abstergo 在这里，你们在干嘛？哦，不能前，哦，不让我看啊，算了。
Door? Not a problem. That's the advantage of me having level 1 security clearance. Now, you do too. Don't abuse it. Log on and I'll walk you through this.
真的假的？随便害同事的电脑，这可不是建立人际关系的好方式。哦，这是没有，那不是 Ezio。这是谁啊？下面这我也不认识，不认识。这看起来像吸血鬼欸。这是 Kid， 这个看不出来。
Now, you need to bypass the core to find the data inside. Once you reach it, your communicator will download it automatically. You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside.
随便啦。
You cracked it. Good. The file should be downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the My Files section in your communicator, and you'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in there. Protected by a firewall, of course.
December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 0000 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before.
No, 可怜的 Desmond.
Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease. Thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3, the legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
17号样本验尸报告。啊，天哪！
Oh, you're better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the lobby. Come on. See that file you acquired? I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean,
我都看完了，你才跟我讲。
But it's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend this never happened, okay? Otherwise, you'll just go to bed feeling sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs. She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously, though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
便条纸12，现今的 Abstergo 圣殿骑士们声称我们男人跟女人其实是细腻的、敏感的生物，而且我们值得拥有饱足感，值得享受，值得成为没头脑的家伙。没什么东西比这些说谎的混蛋更恶心了。好吧，这里有一堆电脑。 可以害。这些电脑里面其实都有一些蛮有趣的讯息啦。
Hey, Dad. You know, it's funny. I have this memory of you, one I keep coming back to, and I always think about it when I'm working or just before going to bed, because it sort of calms me, I guess. I was 14. I think, and you were trying to teach me how to walk with a light step. Remember that? How to be mindful of how much noise I made when I moved around. Simple stuff. Stuff I understand now, but back then, I gotta tell you, I thought you were just being an asshole. You told me you were gonna go up to your room and sit with your back to the door and read a book. You wanted me to wait at least 15 minutes and then sneak up there and tap you on the shoulder without you knowing. I even remember the book you were reading at the time, the one by Captain Johnson. And you warned me that if you caught me, we'd have to start all over. Then you went upstairs.
Oh, God.
And I waited. I waited, and I waited, and I waited. I waited 4 hours before deciding to go up. And even then, it took me 20 minutes to get to the foot of the stairs. And another 30 to get up them. And then 10 to get down the hall. And there I was at the door and peeked into your room. And I was so hoping that you'd be asleep. But no, you were still reading. And I just about shit myself. But 10 minutes later, I was just 5 feet away from you. And that's when I remember setting my foot down, and you flinched. Ever so slightly, you flinched. I thought maybe I'd imagined it, but I knew you'd heard me. You didn't say anything. You just checked your watch, you reached for your drink, you took a sip, and then you kept reading. But I knew I'd failed. You didn't say anything. I didn't understand why.
也许是你老爸不想再等了，他想睡觉了。
And you turned around and oh, fantastic, you said, and you scooped me up and you gave me a big hug and I didn't say anything. But Dad, I was so pissed off. I wanted to scream at you. I failed and you knew it, but you said nothing. I stayed mad for weeks. I thought you were patronizing me. But maybe you decided right there that I was never going to be the man you wanted me to be. But I realized just a few years ago that you checking your watch, that was the clue, wasn't it? You let me win because I had been so patient. trust you. You know, maybe at that moment you thought it might be better to be my dad instead of my mentor. I don't really know. Maybe for you they're one and the same. You know, either way, I'm happy to know that both my mentor and my dad are looking out for me that day. I didn't understand that then. I think I do now.
哇哦，天哪，有点感人。啊。Desmond 的自白。Come on， 快点！哦，啊，我记得他，2代的大魔王，教皇亚历山大6世，一名神职人员，且用许多名字。罗德里格·波吉亚从1476年开始担任圣殿骑士团团长，直到死亡，有很长一段时间，他都遭受到敌人。Ezio Auditore 的抹黑，让我们赞扬并记住他光明的前景，并和对家庭价值的重视。啊，好啦，毕竟这是圣殿骑士的大本营嘛。应该没了。我可以跑步吗？不行。
I deliver that package myself, but I'm deep into some database coding.
对啊，下次请你自己做。
Not sure I can keep this up, you know? This job is well below my skill level.
Yeah, well, your coffee is shit.
哦，送货员就是 Rebecca 嘛。
No. I followed that recipe to the letter.
你知道吗？直到我第一次听到他讲话。
Oh, look who's here! So you didn't forget after
对啊，
all. You're just
我是
incredibly
听到他
rude.
讲话，我
Poor
才知道
Rebecca
他
here
是
waited nearly
像。
30 minutes.
You limey. Be nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply.
我必须说实话，他完全看起来不像像。他每一代长相都差太多了吧？是故意整形之类的吗
Take care, Sean.
Bye bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant. She's great, isn't she?
Rebecca 看起来没什么太大差别啦。
Hey, I just got word the courier has come and gone. Wonderful, you're a miracle. No, that's an exaggeration. You're not a miracle. You're an employee, doing a job. But thanks for helping out. Anyway, thanks. Have fun pirating.
It's not 30 degrees at one end of the building and 5 at the other.
对啊，老兄到底怎么搞的？
Feels like a high-tech company finally.
像3代不是长这样啊，2代差更多。等一下，这里有个。变条子6，拿火药来说，它带给我们掌控火的力量；拿银版照相法来说，它让我们看到现实生活的记录；拿灯泡来说，它带给我们光明。即便我们根本不需要灯泡光的时候，再拿汽车来说，我们一直在加快它的速度，但搞了半天，我们只是创造了另一种既新而且愚蠢的杀人方式而已。哦，就这样。 回到 Animus。
Assistance au niveau 2, projet échantillon 17. Support to the second floor, sample 17 project.
什么？我们一切的内在文化都只是我们基因反射表现而已，因此我们遵循他们的行动。在这个世界上，利益制将会是我们唯一而且永远的领导准则。这些东西是他们的，不是我们的。这些遍布全球的网络将会属于他，变成他的身体和心灵。还是一样莫名其妙。哦，吓我一跳。好吧。
Oi. Where you going, the market?
No, My parents have asked me to come live with them, and I'd like to.
Oh, what do you mean, live with them? You live here with me.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my father is right. You had a decent wage when you worked the farm. Why can you not be satisfied with that? With me?
Decent wage? That job was near as damn it to robbery. You want to be married to a peasant the whole of your life?
All right, Edward. All right.
You leave now, Caroline. You'll never know what's coming to us. Caroline! Caroline!
Wake up, Kenway.
What's that about?
He left this morning with the galleon. As faith, we'll discover a good use for this old cove ourselves.
Aye, we'll make something of it in time. We could keep a fleet here if we liked. And with a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
In God's eyes, I am. She left me some time ago.
Even so, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
Upon mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
跟着詹姆斯起的。不要跑这么快！你有毛病吗？你是在逃跑吗？有必要跑成这样吗？ 哎，我也是。他跑去哪里了？不要卡在这里。他跑去哪了？ What the？ 哦，这里。
Odd-looking things, aren't they? Old and weathered.
Is this what they call Mayan? Or is it Aztec?
Are you good with riddles, Edward? Puzzles and ponderings and the like?
No worse than the next man, why?
I think you've a natural gift for it. The way you think and work. The way you understand the world.
Well, I don't know about that. You're talking in riddles now and I don't understand a word.
Clamber on top of this thing here, will you? Help me solve something. Concentrate and focus all your senses. Look past shadow and sound, deep into matter, until you see and hear a kind.
Ah, right. I know this feeling. I have since I was a lad. It's like using every sense at once, isn't it?
Oh,
to see sounds and hear shapes.
旋转。
Every man and woman on this earth has in them a kind of You are a gifted man, Edward.
Has a strange look. Is it worth something?
Nothing you can spend. But if you find all of them, it'll lead to something grand.
How many?
A few dozen, I think. This way. I've something else to show you.
哇，反正就是好几个就对了。
I found something else just here. I think you'll take this.
Now this has the makings of a mystery.
兄弟，不要跑这么快。
It's good, isn't it? Only wait till you see what lies at the end.
I think Monsieur Ducasse was a man of many secrets.
Aye, and look here. A solid staircase leading God knows where. What do you suppose lies at the top?
最好是一大堆钱。
From what I knew of Ducasse, wouldn't be surprised to find eclectic instruments of torture and villainy. An Iron Maiden or a collection of thumbscrews.
Or a pair of anguish.
Not a nice way to kick off. But that is some damn fine gear.
Try the key you took from Ducasse.
That's one. Only 4 left.
Aye. It might be that these 4 Templars have them. See the names here? They've been sent to kill these 4 targets.
Hang me, that's the map I sold to Governor Torres in Havana. He said it marked the location of assassin encampments.
You think maybe you owe them a bit of warning, then? If you have any kind of heart beating in that chest.
Suppose I could. If it leads me to the 4 other keys.
Bad excuse is better than none at all.